Nagoya is a major city in central Japan. On its outskirts lies Arimatsu, home to a famous traditional craft called Arimatsu Shibori tie-dyeing. These cotton-dyed fabrics have always been popular for summer clothing. Tie-dyeing is a method of resist dyeing, where parts of the fabric are tied, folded or wrapped. This creates white patterns in the places where the dye doesn't reach. The method is used the world over. What makes Arimatsu Shibori unique is its complexity and depth. More than 100 traditional techniques are still in use here. This craft has been practiced for over 400 years. It's mainly the town's women who ensure it continues to flourish. Good morning, everyone! Hitomi Takahashi is one of the town's best dyers. Based on her years of experience, Takahashi expertly ties the cloth with thread to create intricately beautiful patterns. There are no sketches or plans. She ties each knot to achieve design she mentally visualizes. After dyeing, the tightly tied off parts will stay white and create the patterns. The finished product is bold and striking, but a closer look reveals detailed, sharp distinctions between white and colored areas. This is what makes Takahashi's design so appealing. You don't always have to produce exactly the same pattern, and that's what fascinates me. Getting a new generation interested is important, and I'm doing my best to involve more young people in our craft. It would be a shame if it died out. A group of young Arimatsu dyers is experimenting with new ways to use these traditional techniques. Yu Ito is one of this group. Ito learned a traditional method in which folded fabric is compressed between boards. The fabric is folded into triangles, then tightly bound between two boards. Only the exposed edges will be colored by the dye, while the protected parts form a white pattern. Patterns also depend on how long the fabric is dyed and how deeply it's dipped into the dye. This requires a high level of skill. Ito wanted to take this traditional method a step further by using multiple hues to create more colorful designs. Her idea was to use brushes to apply extra colors. Here she's brushing yellow dye along a corner edge. Next she applies a line of red, taking care not to mix the colors. And finally she dips the last uncolored corner into the dye. The time immersed in the dye determines the intensity of the color. Unfolding the fabric reveals a pattern of yellow and deep red flowers, standing out against a pale blue background. I wanted to be able to pick and apply the colors just as I liked, the way a painter uses a palette. That would give me the freedom to make products that would be cuter and more appealing. Her colorful designs have proved very popular, and she's recently started using the same method to make bags and paper items too. The attraction of Arimatsu Shibori dyed fabrics has stayed strong over the years. And today a new generation of dyers is giving this old craft a fresh appeal.